Autovolin split his eye wide open. Fury kept swinging. Vladimir Klitschko pumped out jab after jab. Fury ate them. He was never supposed to be this durable. In round 12 of the first Tyson Fury vs. Deontay Wilder fight in December 2018, Wilder finally did what no one else could. He connected with a right hand and a brutal left hook that dropped Fury flat on his back. But Fury did something boxing had never seen. He rose to his feet by the count of 9 as if waking from the dead, and not only survived the final minute, he went on the offensive. The fight ended in a split draw, but Fury's recovery became one of the most iconic moments in modern boxing history. In October 2016, Fury voluntarily vacated all his remaining titles, citing mental health issues.
I was on the verge of suicide. That's when I had to quit. But I didn't quit on myself, and I didn't quit on the world. That's why I'm back here to tell the story.
In a Rolling Stone interview, he said, "I've been going through depression. I just don't want to live anymore. Never mind cocaine. I don't want to live." His boxing license was suspended. He disappeared from the sport for 2 years, losing his career, fitness, and public image. At one point, he claimed he drank 18 pints of beer a day. He described his condition in interviews as a mess and admitted to suicidal thoughts. Despite becoming the lineal champion by beating Klitschko, Fury wasn't defending anything. He was sinking. But even at his lowest, he began to plot a return. In 2017, after years of legal battles with UK anti-doping over a disputed 2015 test, Fury finally reached a settlement. His 2-year suspension was backdated and expired in December 2017. He was cleared to fight again. It was the start of something no one believed: the return of the Gypsy King. Fury weighed nearly 400 pounds in 2017. He hadn't fought in over 2 years. Most people thought he was done. Then came June 2018. Fury returned to the ring against Safer Safari. He had lost 112 pounds and looked lighter, but not sharp. The fight ended after 4 rounds when Safari quit. It was more circus than sport. He fought Francesco Pianeta next in August 2018, winning a 10-round decision. The fight was slow and calculated, but it set the stage for what came next: a clash with WBC champion Deontay Wilder. At the time, Wilder was 40-0 with 39 knockouts. Fury took the fight after just 2 warm-ups. On December 1st, 2018, Fury vs. Wilder eye ended in a controversial draw. Fury outboxed Wilder for most of the fight. Then came round 9, a knockdown, and round 12, the infamous one. Wilder landed a devastating right-left combo that flattened Fury. He looked unconscious, but he got up at the count of 9, went on the attack, and finished the round, pressing Wilder. CompuBox showed Fury landed 84 punches to Wilder's 71. Many believed Fury had won, but officially it was ruled a draw. "I thought I won that fight," Fury said. "I came here tonight and fought my heart out." He didn't get the win, but he didn't need it. Fury had just pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in boxing history. From nearly drinking himself to death to going 12 rounds with the most feared puncher in the division, Fury was back, and more dangerous than ever. After the controversial draw in 2018, Fury and Wilder agreed to a rematch. But Fury shocked the boxing world by switching trainers, parting ways with Ben Davison, and joining Sugar Hill Stewart, nephew of the legendary Emmanuel Stewart. With a new style and added weight, 273 pounds, his 3rd heaviest ever, Fury came into the February 2020 rematch with an aggressive strategy. He didn't dance. He didn't dodge. He hunted Wilder down. In round 3, he dropped Wilder with a massive right to the temple. Blood poured from Wilder's left ear. In round 5, another knockdown came via a body shot. By round 7, Wilder's corner threw in the towel. Fury was the new WBC heavyweight champion and had avenged the draw in dominating fashion. At the time of the stoppage, Fury was ahead on all scorecards: 59-52, 58-53, and 59-52. Fury became the first man to beat Wilder and the first since Muhammad Ali and Floyd Patterson to win the ring title twice. This win was more than revenge. It was a historic statement. But the trilogy wasn't over. A 3rd fight was contractually agreed upon. After multiple delays, including Fury walking away and an arbitration ruling forcing the trilogy, the final chapter was set for October 9th, 2021. Fury came in at a career-high 277 pounds.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times.
Wilder was 238, also a personal best. The fight was pure chaos. In round 3, Fury dropped Wilder. In round 4, Wilder responded with 2 knockdowns of his own, but Wilder began to fade. By round 10, he was barely standing. Fury knocked him down again. In round 11, it ended. A vicious right hook dropped Wilder for good. CompuBox revealed Fury landed 150 punches to Wilder's 72. Fury outlanded him in every round, even the ones he was knocked down in. The trilogy was over. Fury had a draw, a TKO, and a knockout. "I'm now the greatest heavyweight of my era," Fury declared. And most fans agreed. Wilder may have had the power, but Fury had proven he had the chin, the heart, the tactics, and the durability to beat him at every level. After the Wilder trilogy, Fury was on top of the world. He had beaten his biggest rival, cemented his legacy, and headlined 2 blockbuster events. But instead of moving straight into legacy fights, his behavior became erratic. He began tweeting retirement announcements, then unretiring. He called out fighters like Anthony Joshua, only for negotiations to collapse. In 2022, Fury fought Dillian Whyte at Wembley Stadium, knocking him out with an uppercut in the 6th round in front of a record 94,000 fans. After the win, he declared it was his final bout. He was retiring. Months later, he announced his return. Next, he fought Derek Chisora for the 3rd time. Fury had already beaten Chisora twice, including 1 stoppage. Their 3rd bout in December of 2022 was seen by many as pointless. Fury dominated and won by 10th round TKO. The public began to ask questions. Then came Francis Ngannou. The former UFC heavyweight champion had never boxed professionally, but Fury signed on to fight him in a non-title bout in October 2023. Fury was a 14-1 favorite. What happened shocked the world.
It can happen. It just did.
In round 3, Nanu knocked Fury down.
It's the heavyweight champ. Anything can happen. It just did.
The bout went the distance. One judge gave it to Nanu. The other 2 narrowly awarded it to Fury, making it a controversial split decision win. Fury outlanded Nanu 71-59 in total punches, but Nanu landed more power shots. "He's a lot better than we thought," Fury admitted. Critics didn't hold back. Many claimed Fury had underestimated Nanu or wasn't taking training seriously. Others accused him of prioritizing paychecks over legacy. Fury had gone from demolishing Wilder to barely escaping a debut boxer. The myth was starting to show cracks. Tyson Fury doesn't just fight boxers, he fights boxing itself. Whenever there's order or structure, Fury disrupts it. After big wins, he creates chaos. After achieving clarity, he adds confusion. This behavior goes beyond boxing. Fury has openly discussed his battles with bipolar disorder, depression, and addiction. He's described himself as addicted to self-destruction. "I've had total enough of it," he said in 2016. "All the money in the world, fame, and glory means nothing if you're not happy." Fury thrives in chaos. He performs best when no one believes in him. But when there are clear expectations, mandatory defenses, structured plans, steady routines, he unravels. After winning the heavyweight championship in 2015, he never defended it once. After beating Wilder in 2020, he didn't fight again for 18 months. Even after dominating Whyte in front of record-breaking crowds, he threatened retirement. He takes exhibition fights. He teases fans with unrealistic deadlines. He avoids the very order that defines a boxing champion. Supporters say this is just Fury being Fury. A man who speaks openly about his struggles, who has made mental health a topic in a brutal sport. Critics call it manipulation. They argue he uses mental health as a shield to avoid accountability. That he builds sympathy cycles and manufactures chaos to stay relevant. But what's undeniable is this. When Tyson Fury is the underdog, he's unstoppable. When he's the favorite, he's vulnerable. He is both hero and anti-hero. The comeback king and the collapse artist. And now, with one major challenge left, The question is whether the myth can still stand or whether the chaos finally catches up. Oleksandr Usyk was always going to be the final test. An undefeated Ukrainian southpaw, former undisputed cruiserweight champion, and now unified WBA, WBO, and IBF heavyweight champion, Usyk was everything Fury hadn't fought. Technical, disciplined, and tactically precise. The first Fury vs. Usyk bout was scheduled for December 2023 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But Fury delayed the fight by taking the Francis Ngannou exhibition, which resulted in him being knocked down and barely winning a split decision. Critics said he was ducking real competition. Then came another postponement in February 2024 due to a reported sparring injury. Finally, on May 18, 2024, the biggest heavyweight clash in over 2 decades took place. Fury vs. Usyk to crown the first undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis in 1999. The bout began with Fury using his usual tricks, switching stances, leaning, taunting. He found success in the middle rounds, especially with uppercuts and clinch work, but Usyk adjusted. In round 8, the momentum shifted. Then in round 9, Usyk unleashed a brutal combination that left Fury stumbling into the ropes. Referee Mark Nelson issued a standing count. Despite Fury's rally in the final rounds, Usyk had done enough. The result, a split decision. 2 judges gave it to Usyk, 115 to 112 and 114 to 113. 1 to Fury, 114 minus 113. Usyk landed 170 punches to Fury's 157, with better accuracy. He became the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the 4-belt era. Fury, visibly disappointed, claimed robbery, but most analysts and fans saw the decision as fair. CompuBox showed Usyk dominated the championship rounds, traditionally Fury's stronghold. The rematch was set for December 21, 2024. This time, Fury vowed to fight smarter, to train harder, to silence the doubters. But the outcome was even clearer. Usyk controlled the pace from the start. He didn't knock Fury down, but he consistently beat him to the punch. Fury struggled with timing and range. He looked slower, less focused, more vulnerable. Usyk won by unanimous decision, 116 to 112 across the board. He landed 179 punches to Fury's 144. He neutralized Fury's size advantage with angles and feints. Fury tried everything, bullying, boxing, switching stances, but nothing worked. It was the first time in Fury's career he had been decisively outboxed. After the fight, Fury admitted Usyk was the better man, but the damage had been done, not just to his record, but to the aura. For over a decade, Tyson Fury was a mystery no one could solve. Usyk solved it twice. The myth had cracked. Tyson Fury's greatest fight wasn't Klitschko, or Wilder, or even Usyk. It was relevance. When you build your identity around comebacks, you need a downfall. When your legend is forged and rising from the canvas, what happens when there's nothing left to rise from? Fury's most iconic moment was getting up from Wilder's knockout in 2018. But maybe that was also his peak. Since then, he's fought like a man who needs chaos to function. And when the chaos disappears, he manufactures it. When he's not the underdog, he seems lost. Now that he's lost to Usyk twice, what's left? Can the Gypsy King exist without the crown? Can the legend survive without the crisis? Or was rising from the dead always his last great trick? Is Tyson Fury boxing's last Chaos King? Or just a myth waiting to be shattered? Subscribe for more raw, unfiltered boxing takes. Hit the notifications bell to stay updated.